While the legend himself spent the day in his family home in the rural village of Qunu, Eastern Cape, the world celebrated Nelson Mandela's 94th birthday in a way befitting one of the most revered men in history. Mandela Day was officially declared by the United Nations in November 2009. The former president dedicated 67 years of his life fighting for social justice, and this initiative pays tribute to his effort. Youth upliftment resonated with many South Africans on this day. One school that has been in need of assistance is St. Martin de Porres High School in Orlando West, Soweto.
Yeah, the school started in 1946. It has been started by the church. It's a mission school. It was named after St. Martin, the saint from Peru. The school, it was a primary school since then. In 1999, the Cultural Schools Office felt that there was a need for one of the primary schools to be converted into a high school, and St. Martin was chosen to be one of the schools which need to be converted.
The school is rich in history and accomplishments. In fact, Minister for Human Settlements, Tokyo Sekgwale, attended St. Martin in the early 1960s. Since the first matric class in 2006 till 2010, they enjoyed a 100% pass rate. Last year, that figure dropped to 95%, possibly due to the poor and dilapidating infrastructure. But from today, that may never be a problem again for students and staff. A number of individuals and companies have invested financial aid, equipment, and their time in order to get the school functioning to full capacity.
A friend of mine said to me, "Have you seen this school? It's in absolute disrepair." So I thought, yeah, let me come and have a look, to which I did. And what I saw, I was a little bit disgusted. I felt really down about it because here we have these children, they're trying to learn, and there are holes in the roof. So every time they try and learn, or they open their textbooks and it rains, they get wet. The windows are broken. 200 windows in the school had to be replaced. The guttering. And of course, the last time this place saw a lick of paint was many years ago. So for us, it's been very special, very special. I know my co-presenters doing other schools as well, but for me, this, at the heart of Soweto, was the epitome of things that needed to be fixed.
TBWA is running another initiative at St. Martin called Room 13.
Room 13 started in South Africa in 2004. We started it in both Soweto and in Bloemfontein. The idea was to uplift the youth, so we wanted to create an environment where they can learn art skills, and that relates to business skills, and eventually it leads them to build their own small businesses and develop entrepreneurial skills. So that was the idea behind it. Everything they do is about paying the artist in residence who teaches them the art skills. They run the business, they learn how to run finances, and this is our way to uplift the youth and get the best people in the youth to come work for us essentially one day.
Kosana Ngobese is the artist in residence for the past 4 years. He teaches the students visual arts, crafts, and performing arts. The highlight, he says, is seeing some of the students go on to enroll in formal art institutions.
People to be aware of the Room 13, especially the arts, and so that kids they gain confidence in terms of doing this kind of career.
There are 13 Room 13 initiatives in disadvantaged areas in South Africa, and it's open to schoolgoers and other members of the community. TBWA hosts annual exhibitions where they sell the art produced by the students to the public.
If you want to have great leadership one day, you need to invest in the youth. And for us, if we want to be seen as one of the most creative companies in the world, we need to breed people like that to become those individuals, because there's no way that we can have a better South Africa without investing in our youth. It is the single most important thing we can possibly do. Room 13 is amazing. I mean, we've done some research studies and we've found that crime levels have dropped significantly, school marks have gone up. It's actually just been great for parents, and teachers have responded very positively towards it, saying that it's had such a positive impact on the kids and how they relate to their teachers and the parents and the general community. So I think it's such an important cause, aside from what it's doing in terms of entrepreneurial skills and life skills.
Also wanting to contribute their 67 minutes, the students of Room 13 took it upon themselves to collect unwanted clothes. And today they distributed these clothes to other disadvantaged children. There was so much happening at St. Martin, and so many people working very hard to pay tribute to Madiba. one could really feel the spirit running through the crowd.
If I can say that as adults, we need to set an example for our youth, especially because they are the leaders of tomorrow, and it shows them for it prepares them for a better future, and it's also to show that we work as a nation together, and it's not specialized only for a certain race. But since Mandela has fight for freedom, it's a perfect example for all kind of races to stand together. I mean, we see colored, we see Indian, we see white, and we see black, and I just want to say happy birthday, Nadira.
We wish you a happy 94th birthday and many more years to come. Happy birthday, Dada.
He's one of his kind. He brought us here because of him. If it wasn't because of him, we couldn't be here. So Mandela is one of his kind.
This day means a lot because, Mandela is our legend, and he gave back to the whole nation. We decided to come give back to the community, and by painting the school, we're hoping we'll motivate the learners to come study and learn at a cleaner school, a nice clean school.
It's an important day for me as an individual. Here we are talking about an international icon, a role model to all of us. So as a history teacher, it's very much easy for me to relate how Mandela was and how we need to practice his ideals. So it's very much important for me, especially when we are talking about a living legend.
For these people and companies, their dedication doesn't end on Mandela Day. The concerted effort will continue until St. Martin de Porres School is able to be self-sufficient.
Happy birthday